Alright, people don't relax. Everyone. Users. Bro, why is my Wiz taking forever to load? I've been logging in for 20 minutes. Is there like an update or something? Alright, there we go. Fine. L reaction. I haven't even started the stream yet, my guy. I'm just getting on. I got my garden to do. I gotta wait for more people to get here. We just got here. Bro. What's up, Aaron Peeve? Aaron Peeve. Alright. Get my gardens done. And then after we do that, I will start the reaction. Yeah, I think what I want to do probably, Aaron, like the video format for teaser week, I'm probably just not going to make a video because, you know, I want the people to actually make their videos on it. And then by the end of the week, I'm probably going to make like a tier list, like ranking all of it. You know what I mean? I feel like that's the best place to go about it. Because that's just helpful. I'm like knocking out 2 birds in 1 stone. And also respecting the actual creators who put out the content, you know? So I think that's better for everybody. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like it's kind of fucked up if you just take somebody's video and then you upload it. And then because you're more popular, you get more views. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of fucked up. But anyways, let's get this garden done. Kat, what is tomorrow's teasers? Anybody know? Yo, what's up, Henry? Dropping a video for every school every day is kind of wild. Yeah, I mean, I have videos I wanna get out that I'm just trying to get around to. I already made my thumbnail for my next video, which I wasn't gonna post today, but like, dude, my sleeping schedule was so shit. But yeah, I might do some peeve today. Maybe not. We'll see. We will see. I mean, the thing is, Test Realm is gonna be next week, right, chat? That's just like common sense. So I don't know. It's like I need to get my video ideas out and done before Test Realm is here, because there'll be stuff to cover on Test Realm, right? So, all right, that's 1 garden. I could harvest these, but I don't really want to. I just like to look at them. Okay, now the life garden or the storm. So chat, so far, from what you've seen, who has the best spells so far this week? We've seen balance, we've seen death, and life. Is it those 3? I think it's those 3, right? I don't know. I feel like they're all kind of mid. I feel like life and death are like pretty even. Probably balance. I mean, balance only got. I mean, okay. I know what you mean, because like gaze is like still broken, and now you can literally spam it more. But I don't know. That's only 1 spell but that one spell is broken, so I don't know. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Alright, after this one, I'll put the video on. Oh, it's already done. Okay, cool. Well, I'll turn off my game audio then. Spin. And then... Can I just, like... Does this work? Okay. Oh my god, chat. Is it working? Is it fitting the screen? I can't even tell. My OBS is bugging. Okay.
This is about to update every single shadow and
18-minute video? Oh my god, it's about to be a yacht
shadow
fest.
and hand spell, and today I have the privilege of exclusively teasing every upcoming Myth Shadow spell change. That is right, y'all. I got teasers today to cover straight from Wizard 101 to y'all. No other person has uploaded these yet. It's an exclusive. And what are these teasers about? We're going to be talking today about 2 new shadow forms that are being tied to Myth and every upcoming change to every Myth Shadow Enhanced spell.
Oh, you're talking about
right
the lore spells?
With the first shadow
I meant the
form that they're
shads,
tying
yeah.
to Myth, the iconic
I'll turn him down, he's loud as fuck.
Nova. Now, why am I calling this iconic?
Okay, chat. Is this the one we saw like a month ago? Does anybody know? Isn't this the one we saw a month ago? I'm gonna see if I can find it on my computer. I think Stormbringer talked about this one. I'm just gonna look at my PC right now and see if I can find it, if that's the spell we think it is. Bro, where is it? I could have swore I made a video on it. Okay, I found it. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna put this on screen for chat. Hold on. Okay. So oh lord. Oh my god, I'm breaking everything. Hold on. Okay. So the one on the left here is the initial one that Stormbringer teased or whatever, like a month or 2 ago, I think. So basically, I guess they kinda listened because everyone was saying that this is a terrible card. It's just not good enough, right? Because the one on the left, it technically got 4 nerfs. It lost the damage, it lost the pierce, it lost the pierce blade, and you take more back. Okay? So now this new one on the right, they just added 10 pierce back. So basically, instead of nerfing it 4 times, they've nerfed it 3 times. Which, I mean, that it's still bad because it's still triple nerfed, but okay, I guess pop off. But yeah, that's just a little side-by-side comparison there. If it was only like 2 nerfs, like, I don't know, I'd be like a little more optimistic, but like it's still bad.
In advance of the spell releasing, because what you might notice is
Let's see if he acknowledges it though.
it's very similar to Live Realm Shrike, the most used shadow spell. So it looks like Pierce as a mechanic is just being moved over to the Myth shadow form. So I guess Shrike is just going to be completely different. Whoever.
Wait, so chat, what is the fire one gonna be like? This is the transformation, right? Or I don't know. I'll still let the video play.
But how does this spell work, right? You get a lot up front. You give up a Shadow Pip like you would with anything, and for 3 rounds, you get 50% outgoing pierce, meaning you can hit through tower shields by piercing through them, and you can even reduce your opponent's resist by 50%, and you also get a Myth Pip right away in exchange for that Shadow Pip.
If you get a Myth Pip every round, then okay. I could see that, Junta, but I'm pretty sure it's only 1 Pip at the start.
Just like every single shadow spell we're going to be talking about, all of these use a new mechanic called Shadow Packs to basically control how much backlash you take. So this spell, just like everything we're going to talk about.
Yeah, what will the fire one be like? Because fire has higher pierce than myth, so is there gonna be a better version of Shrike, or I don't know.
It starts with basically 15% of your maximum health as backlash, meaning if you do
What they should
nothing,
have done here, by the way, they should have buffed it to 60. That's what they should have done. Because that way, you'd acknowledge the Pierce Blade and the base version of Shrike. So if you buffed it to 60, you'd be knocking out 2 birds in 1 stone. Right at that point, you're just missing the damage, which isn't identity, by the way, so that makes sense. And you're taking more backlash. So at that point, you could argue it's okay. It's not bad. You could argue it's not bad. Yeah, I mean, this is just 3 nerfs instead of 4.
during the 3 rounds that this is out that this spell likes, you will take 15% of your max health as backlash. But how does the Shadow Pact that reduces backlash on Shadow Nova work? Basically, in order to take 0 lash from this, you have to remove traps on your opponent every round that this is out. That's what that bottom text means. You start with 15% lash. This lasts for 3 rounds, so you could basically reduce backlash 5% at a time. Now, that is a lot easier said than done. Let's compare to Live Realm Shadow Strike. Live Realm Shadow Strike starts with 30% backlash, and it also does not give you a myth pip right away, right? And myth pips, if y'all don't know, they can be used as regular power pips, or if you're a myth.
Why do I feel like he's gonna miss the point? Why do I feel like he's gonna miss the point, bro?
You could basically use that mid school pip to do things like Hero of Chrysalis, Athena, all these lore spells. But in order to reduce backlash with current Shrike, all you have to do is either buff or hit. That's very, very broad compared to this new teaser that we're looking at, where yes, you might take less maximum backlash. You even get an extra pip back. However, it's very specific that you need traps on your opponent that the opponent can't remove while this is out for you to take 0 backlash. In PvE, I feel like if you have a boss that tower shields against you, what you're probably gonna want to do is do like a triple trap, like elemental trap, spirit trap, or even like a fuel. And then I feel like you would put on this pure Saurus, so you don't take lash, and you also get an extra pip. I think that would work.
Nobody cares about the
PvP,
lash
though,
in
you have
PvE,
to be
though.
careful. There might be a meta where people are ready for Shadow Nova.
Also, in PvE, like, you're just gonna Shrike. Like, what? Like, there's no way to get rid of, like, Shrike, the base spell of Shrike for PvE players. Like, PvE players will be fucking furious, bro. There's no way they do that.
Because I'll have a bunch of trap counters ready to go, so they'll make you take a lot of backlash because you can't remove traps if your opponent keeps removing them from themselves. Now, the other shadow form that they're trying to myth is Dark Nova. Now, this one, in my opinion,
okay, so no, this is the one you fuse, right? Yeah, this is the one you fuse. Okay, yeah, okay.
a lot less usable. You basically use a shadow pip in order to do 75 shadow damage and put 3 universal traps on your opponent. Now,
yeah, but a lot of people like Strike Lindsay and PvE. Like, shit, I even pack it sometimes. It's situational.
now the traps
Especially if you solo.
isn't bad, but obviously it's a shadow spell, so there's literally like, you know, backlash attached to it. In order to not take lash after doing this, you have to clear weaknesses on yourself. You'd have to remove 1 weakness every round for 3
This is
rounds
cool.
and take no lash from this. What I kind of hate about this spell is that the actual shadow hit is probably going to remove a weakness by itself, and I don't understand why you would want a spell to remove something that you would rather have on you for it to not like do backlash on you anyway. So
Well, I mean, this would be good against like threefolds or like chromatic weakness or like tri weakness, like elemental weak. Like, it's not bad, I guess.
I think this might be one of those spells that's good depending on what you can fuse it with, which is going to be a thing. You can fuse these shadow forms with other spells to make shadow enhanced spells. And that brings us to a very important point. What is
I'd say that's probably the best one we've seen so far, honestly. Out of every single one. I mean, the death one is really good. The life one is really good. But that one's like really good, I'd argue. It's just good.
happening to all the myth shadow enhanced
So
spells?
automatically, since the myth pact is so good, that means myth wizards are going to be very likely to have a really good spammable fusion. Unlike every other school, their pact or whatever isn't like amazing. But right off the bat here, myth, because your base pact is so good, you can do anything on a myth.
So just like every shadow enhanced spell in the upcoming update, our current ones, they're going to be made into base spells. Right, so Yaga, Barbarian
How do you prevent yourself from taking Lash? Well, if you're on a storm or something or the fires, you are gonna get headless or I don't know. If you're on your life, you'll get three-folded, you know, type shit. On a myth though, I probably wouldn't like cast the spell, Aaron. I mean, situationally you could, I guess, but you'd probably just pocket for the fusions because it's not bad, you know?
Saga, all of these shadow enhanced spells, we're gonna get new base versions of them that we can fuse with pure shadow spells to make shadow enhanced spells that also do backlash. What this means is we have tons of new base mid spells and new shadow fusion mid spells to talk about. Let's start right off.
My issue is though, like they need to update deck space, bro. Like they keep adding all these spells, which are like cool and all, but like you don't have the deck space to do what or use it.
With base Baba Yaga. Now,
I try to play Wiz. What? So I try to play Wiz on my HP. What is that, Shrek? What even is that, bro? Is that like a console?
the new base Baba Yaga top hat, pretty decent 6-pip hit. 610 damage isn't actually bad for 6 pips. Pretty decent in PvE.
Non-Shad
The minion that
version.
it summons is probably not anything different than what it is right now. Now, the bottom pat is pretty cool, though. Basically, it hits, and then it gives up to 2 dots for up to 4 60% traps. Now, it's very weird that this spell is universal.
It's not bad.
Traps, meaning, let's say that you have 3 dots on your opponent and you give up 2 of them for 4 traps. That's what this card is saying. The traps that you create will still be used by the remaining dot on your opponent, right? So you can only use this, in my opinion, with 2 or less dots. Otherwise, the remaining dots that you have on your opponent will use up these traps. But I think what this card is basically saying is it hits for 520. If you have...
I mean, I don't know. Like, you could stone into a Yaga. Like, that's kind of cooking. That's kind of neat.
1 damage overtime on your opponent, you give that up for 260 traps. If you have
Or like drop bear, you could drop bear into
this.
this. Give up the dot.
460%
Cool.
universal trap. Now this is very comparable to Cyclops. However, a big distinction. Cyclops gives up damage overtimes for 65% traps that are based on the school of the caster, not universal trap. Meaning, let's say that, I don't know, I had an overtime on my opponent and I did this, I would get 65% myth traps if I did this on a myth. And frankly, the overtimes you're normally going to be giving up on a myth are either going to be Fire Elf or the drop bear dot, which is also actually fire for clearing shield. Right, these won't actually get in the way of
4
your
traps. Yeah, it's 2 per dot. It's 2 per dot, Lindsay. Yeah. So if you have 2 dots, you'll get 4 traps.
trap that you get from Cyclops.
So if you drop bear and then in Yaga, you'll gambit the fire dot for 2 uni traps.
But the bottom path Yaga might interfere with that a little bit. But all of that is somewhat irrelevant to me because what you're looking at is what you get when you combine base Yaga.
What the fuck is this top path, bro? Bruh. So Myth could do 1900 damage and put 2 feints on the opponent in PvE now. Yo, Rusalka better be like 2.1k damage if this is doing fucking 1900, bro. Rusalka better be like 2.4. What the fuck is this, bro? Okay, alright, what's the bottom one?
With one of the new shadow forms that we just looked at. Now, these spells are ridiculously
Why is that so much
powerful,
damage?
even though there's backlash attached. The
With
one that's
2
allowed in
feints?
PvE is potentially the greatest single hit that we're ever going to see for Myth. It does a whopping 1,560 damage.
That's
keep in mind, these are
crazy,
enchantable,
dude.
meaning you're looking at nearly 1,900 damage with an enchant.
I think in the
base.
pack
As
doesn't
if
matter
all of that
because
isn't enough,
PvE.
It also gives you 270% universal traps added onto that, meaning, yes, we officially have a hit and feint without anything other than backlash as a trade-off. I don't even know why you would use this on a myth over Baba Yaga now if you can actually use a shadow fusion.
I mean, you would
Bottom
feint
path is
into a Baba
really
Yaga,
good.
then
It
replace the
hits
feints
for
with
a
this.
lot
That's what you would
less
do.
because I think that's how they balance it in PvP. But instead of 270 traps, you get 570 traps, all universal. Basically very, very hard to remove with less punishing trap counter. Now, you might have heard me mention all of these spells do have backlash attached to them when you cast either top path or bottom path of the new Shadow Enhanced Witch's House call. You basically have 3 rounds to not take lash from it, and the way to do it with this is to have dots on your opponent. So in order to take 0 backlash from this explosive ass spell, You have to have 3 dots on your opponent and remove 1 every single turn after you cast this spell. And I think that's pretty hard to do. I can maybe see someone shielding and then you elf. So basically,
You
you
talk
would
about bottom
clear
path?
a shield and you would have
He
2
does.
dots. But by the time you cast the shadow form and then you have to wait out the fire elf, you might even run out of dots to give up, right? So you need long dots, you need many dots in order for this to really work without taking backlash. I'm gonna be honest though, for what you get, it might really be worth it. In PvE, I think it's a no-brainer. This is such a good hit.
Yeah,
And
that's like an S tier card in
PvP,
PvE.
it's not like 70 traps are a small thing. You can literally one-shot someone in PvP with a 70 trap before the backlash is even a factor. So this might be like a bum rush your opponent type of spell. Our next teaser is base.
Oh, he doesn't talk about it. Okay, I'll talk about it then. Yeah, okay, this bottom path is fucking insane. Holy dude, chat, this is better than Ninja Pigs, bro. This is better than Ninja Pigs, and you get 5 feints. Not even immolate counters this, bro. If you immolate, there's still 1 trap left on you. That's fucking crazy, dog. That's low-key crazy. I mean, yeah, this will definitely be used because, again, their pack is not bad, so they get a free good card like this for free.
Turn after you cast
So,
the spell, and I think that's pretty hard to
that's
do. I can
crazy
maybe
good.
see someone shielding, and then you elf. So after several rounds.
Okay. Is this the new one?
Not gonna lie to you, they made this into like a random bomb dot, meaning you get this damage.
Oh no, poor Saga. Why?
After several rounds,
Why,
you don't
Saga?
have a dot that does
No.
damage every single round. So the top hat's pretty useless in my opinion. It does
Saga,
475
bro.
damage, and then it attacks.
Saga, honestly, bro, Saga is such a good card in live round. It's such a good card, but Twaret is just way too good. It's way too good, bro. Like live round Saga is it's just a good card. Good card.
Is 220 damage that happens in 3 rounds. Right, that's like a very weird mechanic in my opinion. I don't really get why bomb dots on a myth
What's up, Anthony?
thing. I feel like myth is a shield countering school. Why not give us a dot that hits every round? And bottom path is basically the exact same thing, but the bomb dot that you create is more powerful if you have shields on yourself to give up. So
that's just Orthrus. That's just a worse version than Orthrus.
Little gambit thing. If you have 3 shields on, you give up all of them, and the bomb dot gets more and more powerful the more shields you give up. This is, unironically,
yeah,
a
literally.
carbon copy of Orthrus, but it's 6 pips. I'm very disappointed in this. If there are any devs listening, what are we doing? You made a 6 pip.
Don't be negative. Don't be negative. Oh my god.
That literally does what a 7 pip spell does. I'm confused. So yeah, in my opinion, base barbarian is.
Can't come out of extra credits, guys, being negative.
Some butt cheeks, but let's look at the shadow enhanced version that you can make with shadow fusion. Now this we're talking. First off, both of these.
I think Myth will probably. I mean, I think you'll probably pack Sunblade. You'll pack Mythblade, Myth Trap, Sunblade, but you're not gonna pack like every unique buff anymore. And you don't really have to. Just buff up a bit and hit. Buff up a bit and hit. Like just chip a little bit.
These in order to reduce backlash,
like blade trap hit type shit.
That is very simple, y'all. Getting 3 shields on yourself is.
How is this? Top path, big hit. Okay, that's bad for PvE. Bottom path, hold, dude. Oh my god, dude. They just skip, bro. Ninja Pigs on steroids. Okay, well, at least this is actually a shadow spell, unlike before with Winter Moon and Pigs being a shad when it wasn't even a shad. At least this is literally a shad. Holy fuck.
It's a 0 pip maneuver, right? You just put a spirit shield or an elemental shield on yourself and then cast these new shadow enhanced spells and you basically.
Wait, is this shield gambit?
See how busted.
Oh my god. Wait, that's actually stupid good. The bomb dot? Okay, chat, but you're missing the fact that for 6 pips, it's better than Trayton. And then you get the overtimes, and you take Zero Lash because shield gambits are free. That's crazy, bro. Yeah, because shield gambits are broken, Lindsay, that's why. They haven't figured that out yet. I mean, they figured out half of it, but they just need to do something about it. Dude, oh my god, Myth is... I think Myth is, like... They haven't missed yet, bro. This, like, Nova, it's, like... I don't know. It's okay, I guess. Not as good as Strike though. Uh, and this other Nova, not bad. Yaga's insane. Saga, dude, Myth is like 4-0 right now.
Yaga was.
The other school's chat only had like one good spell, or like maybe like 2.5. Myth is literally 4-0 right now. This is crazy.
But it's still pretty decent. It does similar damage to Yaga.
Yo, I'm about to just
However,
play
I would
Myth
argue
over
it's
Storm
actually
this
easier to
update
reduce
until they get their
slash. So
fucking
if that's
heads
like
out of
a
their asses
concern,
with dual
this is
school
maybe a more
and stats.
defensive but still very punishing single hit in PvE. And the bottom path, good lord.
Bro, literally just
920
Myth
damage
right then,
base,
bro. Like Myth Rusolka.
770 extra.
You know, I'm gonna call that Myth Rusolka, chat. Somebody come up with a name for this card. I don't think Myth Rusolka is a good name. I don't like that. Any ideas what to call this? Myth Solka? Solka Saga? Solka Saga? How about that one, bro? Solka Saga? Myth Nuke? I think Solka Saga is pretty good. What do y'all think? How have they not fixed dual school? It's been a year or two. It's because the PvE community are
damage in the form
worried about it. That's why.
of 2 bomb overtimes.
Also, a lot of bad players in PvP don't understand what they're talking about, so they listen to those people do.
It takes 5 rounds for both of these bomb overtimes to detonate, but the damage on this is crazy. For PvP,
yeah, this is
it's like
insane.
1700 damage base. That's ridiculous. And it's so easy to reduce Lash with this, in my opinion. Top path Shadow Enhanced Yaga is going to be the best in PvE. Bottom path Shadow Enhanced Saga.
Holy shit, Myth is crazy.
PvP. Bars. Anyways, the next teaser we're going to be talking about is a new base Mystic Colossi. Now, the new Mystic Colossus.
Okay, that's fucking terrible.
PvE.
Okay, Myth finally has one bad spell. Holy shit.
Chat, what am I looking
We're
at?
4-0. Now we're 4-1.
Removes a shield and then hits for 290. Honestly, pretty decent if your opponent has a shield in PvE. I would use this.
I'm like in a mirror matchup. I mean, honestly, in a mirror matchup, it could be decent. Maybe, but I don't know. We have to see what drop bear is like. We have to see what the other counters around those pips are. Yeah, I don't know.
With
Not great.
With Orthrus, only if I see a shield out. Could be good.
Okay, but here's the thing though, chat, right? If the fusion for this is insane, you might as well just use this as your shield counter though, boys. Like, if the fusion is insane, because it's a free fusion, right?
And the one that's allowed in PvP, it steals 4 shields and then does 390 damage. Now, I would actually consider using this because it's so high damage in PvP.
This will see use depending solely on the fusion. If the fusion is stupid good, you'll just run this.
As well, but it's not an AoE. Like the left part of this, right? The right part of this visual teaser, whatever you want to call it, that one is selective targeting, meaning it loses damage the more targets you have. But the fact that it steals up to 4 shields on your opponent and then hits, really, really punishing shield counter. Now, the Shadow Enhanced version, this is what you get when you combine a Shadow form with Miss.
Oh, okay, this isn't very good. Fine. They missed. Okay. I mean, good DPP. You give yourself 3 tower. I mean, you just click Fire Elf, and then you take back. Yeah, that's okay. That's terrible. Terrible. Okay, yep, not packing this spell. So Myth is 4-1. 4 wins. This is their first loss. I guess we'll skip ahead.
Charmer. It's kind of weird because it kind of feels
like
a double hit.
Let me put my glass. Am I 45? Am I seeing this, bro? Hold on. Hold on. 45 damage. Is this supposed to be like Myth's version of Fire Elf? It's just it's double the pips for like a quarter of the value. Okay, let's see. What is bottom? Let's let him talk.
Or Orthrus, but the double hit part of it is like an overtime. Now, I really like Top Path because what you might notice is it's a very small form.
It's too expensive. Fire Elf is just better. That's terrible.
35 hit, and then it does 430 damage, but it actually does damage every round. We haven't really gotten spells like this for Myth, literally whatsoever. We did see a teaser where Hero of Chrysalis is also going to be like this, but I really like this. It's like Frostbite or Poison, but for Myth, which I don't think Myth has ever gotten. So honestly, a pretty cool top hat base Snake Charmer teaser. And the bottom pat, it's very, very similar. However, it hits
Oh, it's a new weakness clear.
through weaknesses for now only 4 pips. So what this card is saying is it'll basically read the caster for weaknesses, clear up to 3 weaknesses, and the more weaknesses you clear, the more powerful the overtime that you create out of it. And then after all of that, it also does an additional 330 damage. So this is basically...
Wait, chat, I just watched something. Okay. In theory, this is completely theoretical, right? Right, okay, let's say you're on a storm. Right, let's say you're on a storm, like, let's say Danton is Myth Duel School setup. He's on a storm with his Myth Duel, right? By the way, this would only work if they fix Duel School, but hypothetically, if they fix it this update, which they should, you could do this, right? You could Snake Charmer, and then... Where's this motherfucker? You could Snake Charmer, and then you could Yaga, and then just fucking blow them up with 60 traps, like a death or something. Which is kind of cool. Which is low-key kind of cool. I can't lie. That's kind of... I like that combo. That's a neat combo.
doing all of that. Now, I'm kind of geeking over this, y'all, because right now we have a similar spell, but it's...
Also, the issue is you can't use this as your shield counter because it doesn't remove shields, and it doesn't remove set shields either.
Clear,
So.
the more powerful the overtime
The top
that you
path.
create out of it. And then after all of that, it also
I like
does
the
an
bottom path,
additional
though.
330 damage. So this is basically an overtime into a hit that can clear weaknesses before doing all of that. Now, I'm kind of geeking over this, y'all.
Sounds probably just better.
Now we have a similar...
I mean, it depends on the fusion here.
spell, but it's different enough where I think it's kind of cool, right? Stone...
If the fusion's good, I think you'll pack this over Stone.
It clears up to 5 weaknesses on self, but it turns those weaknesses into a bomb dot, meaning it doesn't do damage every round. I will say this, if you have a bunch of weaknesses on, Stone is really, really good. And
Yeah,
it fits
Stone is
over-
just gonna shit on death this update, bro. Like, Headless does what, like, half the damage? Like, dude, Stone is gonna fucking murk bitches this update, dude.
and 15 damage that it does through weaknesses is obviously well above what Snake would do through a weakness. But I think the lower pip cost of bottom pat Snake, along with the fact that it's not a bomb dot, very interesting. I could totally see myself using both
Myth Duel's
top
looking pretty
and
good,
bottom
though.
pat,
It's just you don't have a good
PvE
shield
and
counter.
PvP. Now, what do you get when you combine the new base Snake Charmer with the Shadow form? It's this Shadow enhanced version of...
Okay, so... So if you fuse it together, you're gonna get a... I mean, like a decent hit. And then an overtime, a Myth overtime. And then the pact is if you have weaknesses on yourself. So... I just don't know why you would do this, though. I don't know. I guess it's just strictly for the DPP on it, but... I don't know, maybe a fire could use this. Like a fire, maybe? I don't know. But like, on a storm, like, I don't think you'd run this. I don't think it's worth it. Because they need to fix Duel School.
Snake Charmer. Now, the way to reduce backlash...
You can't have a spell's purpose be for damage and then have a school that does no damage. That doesn't compute.
On top and bottom path for this is to have
Yeah.
weaknesses on self. So no matter what, the spell is like
That's neat though. I like the base one. I mean, I'd give this a pass.
a weakness related spell on self, right? Now this is especially hard to get your opponent to do. Like, I feel like you might be lucky if your opponent puts 1 weakness on you in PvP or PvE. So I think this is one of those things that I'm probably going to avoid compared to the base version. But you either get a really powerful selective targeting spell as the top path, meaning that 900 damage, you can do 900 against a single target, and then it steadily drops off as you target more people. Slightly worse, I would argue, than most AoEs. And the bottom path, it's a very big 600 damage hit, and then it just does an OT no matter what.
How much are left? Just
Regardless of
Tatzel?
whether you have weaknesses or not. But in order to reduce backlash, right, to not take 50 big utility added on, so it kind of takes a damage hit. But the top path, it's a 355 damage utility. No shads needed to confuse your opponent. I'm gonna be honest, the confuse mechanic is not really fully fleshed out in PvE. But basically,
Is this the
if
new
you
one?
make your opponent literally do things that hurt themselves, and it's an AoE, It could be fun, but the bottom path is also kind of weird. It does damage and then gives up traps for more powerful traps. That's what this is. It gives up to 3 traps, and the traps that you give up get turned into 50% traps. Now, on one hand, I do like that they're universal, meaning in a team setting.
I don't know
let's say
about
there are
that.
traps out that nobody's using. You could turn them into traps that everyone
I don't
can
think it's
use.
very good.
We're looking at a really, really powerful AoE. 1,000 damage with an enchant.
That's a pretty good AoE though for math. Then 5 pips, 700. You get 3 feints, and then, bro, what the fuck are they thinking? Chat, bro. Yo, this is fucking hilarious, bro. Yo, this is hilarious, man. Okay, so for 700 damage, right, you got a fuel, you got a faint fuel, right? But the second you cast the spell, the pact is going to start removing the traps you just put on, bro. Like, the whole spell is about putting a faint fuel on, but the backlash is removing the fuel you just put on, bro. That's traps, bro. It's traps. Yo, that shit's got me dead, boys. That shit's got me dead. That shit's got me dead. No, it's traps on the opponent, Dan. It's not traps on you. So it's literally gonna it's okay, chat. So if you cast this spell, let's say Danton casts this spell right now, right? He's gonna cast it, he's gonna see 3 feints, right? And then at the end of his round, it's gonna remove one of the feints. So he's technically only getting 2 traps, bro. And then next round, like let's say he hits, right? It's gonna remove the other one too. So he only got 1 actual trap in there, and then he's gonna take 5% lash anyways. So it's basically a hit and single feint for 5% backlash, bro. That is so funny. That is so funny. Okay. I mean, I think, yeah, Myth definitely has the best spells. Absolutely. That we've seen that. I don't think that's up for debate. Like, you have 4 bangers in a row. Mystic is ass. Bottom Path Snake isn't bad. It's good. And then Tatzel is just fucking
Fleshed
trash.
out.
So, Myth definitely has the best ones so far. So, I wish they did more with this card. I wish. Hmm. This one's interesting. Why do they keep adding goofy looking spells? What do you mean? Well, they have to because the direction they're going in. Yeah. Interesting. All right. Back on. Yeah, I think Myth definitely has the best spells now. But yeah, I think how Myths are gonna play, I think because you can hit around debuffs still, like you're still gonna want to PvE a little bit. Like you're not gonna fully commit to PvE. Like you'll probably just single blade, single trap because it's not really at risk of being countered generally. You'll just single blade, single trap, hit, repeat over and over. Rusalka better be doing 1900 2k without any enchant if y'all are doing that much. Yeah, bro, that's crazy. That's crazy. I need to go to the washroom. I will be right back. Those myth spells are fucking nuts. Alright, I'm back, chat. Alright. I guess we do some PvP since we're done. Any questions about the myth spells, chat? What school should we play? Just balance. Play that easy one. The washroom, the restroom, whatever, bro. I'm fucking. That's what I heard growing up. All right. Deal with it. Dan, I asked you. Dan, I remember asking you yesterday. Give me 3 strats, and I don't remember you telling me 3 strats, bro. Give me 3 strats to work towards, Dan. I told you what were they? I don't remember reading it. Alright, Dan, I'm listening. I'm listening. Do it now before I'm not listening. Anyways, I changed my setup, chats. I'm not running the shot jewel anymore on the wand. It was really fun. I recommend trying it on the balance. It was really fun, but the 700, the 800 HP you get is really helpful. Yes, you can gaze every round now. So balance is going to be insane next update. Life Tornado, balance Oni. Well, the balance Oni is only... That's in the next update though, Dan, isn't it? Balance Jan or... Okay, he's supposed to do any kind of gap. How do you feel about the myth spells? They're just insane. Myth has the best ones so far. I have mixed feelings. I don't. I have very clear feelings. They're insane. They're insane. I think myth is like, it's like 4 and 2, like 4 W's and 2 losses. I'd say. It's good. It's very good. Oh, I'm missing a gearhead. Bro, I never get weakness. I'm gonna take balance Ardo, bro. I hope it's not a throw shot, but it never happens. It's not looking good for fire. Well, we haven't seen the fire teasers yet, have we? I mean... Brimstone is insane. What else do you have? Maybe your shads are good? Camp Bandit is just so broken. I don't know. I don't know what you could do on a fire, bro. I mean, like, you could overtime bait a Camp Bandit and, like, Formzilla the Bandit or something, but... with it. Like, you could triple dot and they'll shift 2, then you could just Zilla the Camp Bandit, and then you keep 1 ticket damage, maybe? I don't know. I don't know, I'm just trying to throw some, this out there. But yeah, I mean, at least fire, like, offensive fire, that's not brain dead. Like, dot spam is back, so that's cool. Raging Bull is so broken, dude. So broken. I can't believe, I just can't believe they buffed it, bro. Oh shit. I gotta run. Hold on. Actually, I don't have time to get food, matter of fact. Alright, get rid of this. I don't know. Just click a spell. Death. Okay, we'll see if he's regular or doing PvE. We'll see. I didn't get a pip. Is he running Arch Mastery? That might be annoying. Okay. He does not have a Fire Mastery either, so we can shield. We can. Alright, Danton, how do you play this matchup, brother? Like, lore's pretty good. Yeah, so I mean, I could trap or, never mind, it's not in my hand. I take it back. I guess just pass then. I get school pips. These are good. I could lure when he takes off the tower. That's fine. That's fine by me. I think he's playing reg based off his pips. If I had to guess. That's neat. I don't know if I want to do it though. Did I bubble? I mean, I could trap Aura, then he poisons, then I'm at max pips. And not happy. And I'm not happy. So I don't know about that. I could just skills like a bot. I mean, I guess. What else am I gonna do? At least I'm getting the first hit out. But yeah, Kane, why do you have mixed feelings? Like, what about it do you not like? I think both of their packs, the transformation in the pack, like the Nova, like alright. And that is 1200 through a brace without a buff. That is so dumb. That is so dumb. What else was I gonna say? Yaga's insane. Oh, really? Ooh, chat, you know what time it is, boys. Okay. So... Ah, shit, dude. Shit, dude. I guess I'll bubble. I wanted to tower or weaken us into a Chimera. I could just bubble though, and his aura's gone. Then I have a lure. If I empower, he just take an open mash. Then I don't have the Dark Pact, and by then the overtimes are gone. So I don't think I can play for it. If he mashes, would I pact or do that? Mash is a good move. I like the Empower, because I'm probably going to use my Shad on Lock, right? But bro, like, Pact is such nice tempo. I'm gonna Empower. I hope I'm not misplaying here. Pact is good because like the tempo, and he wouldn't have the pips to Dragon to counter it. Okay. But I think if we just do this and keep throwing hits at him, we're just better off. Do I want 2 mocks? I mean, it is really good in this matchup, but like I should be gazing too, right? Maybe a Grim? Okay, yeah. Damn, so I should have kept the Pact then, boys. I didn't think you would do this. I mean, it's not a bad move. It's not a bad move. I should have kept the Pact. I didn't think you would do that. Okay. Well, he's ahead for now. Do I just save my shot? I mean, I'm not even afraid of him. I'm just gonna save my shot, bro. I'm gonna save my shot, I think. Okay, so he's on like what, 2.8? Yo, what's the odds I top deck my Dark Pact right now? Like 1 in 50? Oh, dude, that's so unfortunate. That's my fault though. That's a misplay on your end. Okay, I mean that's about equal to his mash, right? Wand is also really good. Yeah, see here, I think we get rid of a Mock, go for a Wand, and pull for a Gaze. I think that's just better. Obviously, I wish I had my Pact, but it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I think I'll probably try to cycle for a Gaze instead of the Mock, but I'll Mock if I have to. That's good. That's a good base. Yeah, so I think Gaze was the best move right now, but we don't have it. I could do that again, though. I'm trying to manage my shads pretty well. I'm so mad I got rid of that Dark Pact. Like, I have nothing but to blame but myself for that. Okay, well, we traded back the reader damage at least, right? Oh, well, the Pact again. Thank you. Is that a week? Oh, I love you. Thank you so much for my rank donation. Okay. I guess get rid of a brace. Pact. Yo, dude, give me a Gaze, dude. I've only seen like one, maybe. Double buffed Gaze right now. Oh, annoying. Okay. Do I just bubble here? I mean, yeah. A dragon's a terrible idea. Well, is it? Is it really? I think you just Mock. You're about to be sitting on shads. Just take some damage. No crit. That's unlucky. Happens. Okay, so yeah, we've traded the mash and the whatever back. So we should be a little ahead, I think. Not really, actually. Surprisingly. But I do have an extra shot at the moment. And I should be gazing. Okay. I guess get rid of A scales. Cool. Then his brace is gone. If he bubbles again, just take the skills and surge probably. There we go. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised I'm not ahead. Okay. Yeah, I mean, let's just take the buffed Gaze here, right? I think so. Do I want to trap war at all? I mean, I could. I do have poison in my hand. A poison counter it, man. Dan, bro. Dan, I can't just snap my fingers and have this stuff done immediately, bro. That's not how it works, my guy. Okay, Dan, I'll make you a deal. Give me an accessible strat I can do on like my ice, my life, my death, like something, bro. Something that doesn't require me to do like a whole weaving thing. Like Death Tree or something, bro. I'll do that. Do I want to? I mean, maybe, I'm gonna scale spam. Yeah, I think just trap Aura here, and then if he poisons, at least you have a move. Just brace. Okay. Should be a poison. Yep. So I'll just brace now. That card is crazy. Alright, let's do that, do that. I feel like we should be ahead, but I just don't feel ahead. You know? Okay. Yeah, so again, I have the Dark Pact here and just hit, but I don't have it. Which is annoying. I also don't want to scales through that because it's really a potent weakness. You'd have to like wand or Pact here. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a lot of good moves here, chat. You don't have a lot. Guess we just have to. He's doing well, to be fair. I'm just misplaying. I should be punishing these moves, right? I mean, this still might break 1,000. It is scales. I mean, yeah, it does break 1,000 still, so. It's like an even exchange. Somehow. Gaze is good. Probably is ahead of this. Yeah. I don't really mind that though, because I can hit through this weakness. I mean, yeah, it's an open hit, it's annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Like, if I just scales through that, for example, I think we're just better off. Yeah, I'm not winning, dude. Which is pretty odd. He's got a whole shadow over me and everything. Okay. Third, yeah. So I think I have the skills here. And then depending on what he does, Dark Surge or play for a gaze. I did about it's the same as the headless, but I didn't crit, so hey guys. I guess Samurai might be good. Might be good this late. Bubble. So maybe just brace then and do Dark Surge. Yeah, that's probably the best idea. I think so. Ooh, I don't know if I want this many. I don't know. I mean, I like the Surge a lot, but Gaze is really good. Let's see what he does here. Oh, he's like DC'd or something? Okay, hell yeah. Yeah, I think I'll just Gaze. I think so. Then at this point, I think I'm probably just gonna play for a Dark Surge into like a Samurai Chimera kill Sharot if I can. I think so. Yeah, Gaze just does so much damage, bro. Did everyone just crash? On what? If it's the stream, yeah, I don't know. The internet does some weird shit. It'll like crash for a couple of seconds sometimes, which I'm sorry about, but can you get that sorted? You guys talking about Liz or the stream? At this point, I just expect the stream to crash, bro, for like a second, 10 seconds. This is what it is. Liz? Oh, is that why he missed around? Maybe. I mean, I don't really have a good move here, chat. I don't have to do anything. I'm already fine. Do I want Samurai Overlord? Okay, it's just another debuff match. Dude, this is like the 4th time where if I just had Dark Path, I would be completely fine. That's actually so irritating. And it still does 1,000 to a debuff. Maybe you don't want that. I guess tower. He could pyre. We get the shad pretty soon. Okay. I think I'm just gonna trap Aura, and if he poisons, at least I can raise. I literally just need to like hit into a hit, like Samurai into a... Okay, nice pull. Yeah. I could Pact now, but he does have a double buff hit, which I'm not a fan of. So I think you just have to brace again. I could also just Gaze Shield Chimera, probably. We'll see. Smash again. Okay. Yeah, so you're gonna Pact here. If he surges out of this, I shouldn't be dead to anything. Especially considering my next move will be to Gaze. Yeah, I think Pact, Gaze, and then Shield Chimera type shit. Because yeah, even if he has an open dragon, like I think that does like 2.2 or 2.1. I have a brace on too, so like debuffed. He can't even surge actually. Yeah, so I mean this Gaze to make his life hard. At this point, I don't really need brace. More reliability because Mash is so good. So yeah, I'll do this, and I'll probably shield every round until I can get a nice Chimera. Or until I can Samurai Chimera. Also, a Trap Aura wouldn't be bad, because if he poisons at this point, he would just die. So I'm only dead to like a Fossil, I think, and a Doom Owl. Yeah, I think he's just cooked here, boys. I think he's just cooked. I don't need a shield. I could just hit twice too. I don't even need a shot at this point. I mean, is he just literally not dead to a Chimera, chat? I don't have it though. I feel like I just have to hit into a hit. He's obviously gonna Wraith or Mash here. I'm thinking I could do this. And Samurai. And maybe play for a wand. And I want to say he's dead to that. So, we know a debuffed Mash does 1,000. A buffed Pyro Dragon isn't gonna do like 1,800. So we're fine. Yeah, I have the wand too. So yeah, he has to like Mash or Wraith here. Right? Honestly, that's a really good move, because... I mean, is it? It's fine, I guess. It's less than a Mash, though. That's the thing. Like, can I not just wand and hit twice? I could Samurai now, but like, what am I afraid of? I think it's wand. Then hit twice. Valerie, is that Torbjorn? How do you get that? What the hell? I mean, here's a pretty even game for most of the game chat. I think obviously I messed up a little bit. I should have been dark pacting more. But he did fine like for like over half the game. Yeah, I mean, I could just click anything at this point. This isn't gonna kill, but this should make him 1 HP. Thank this wand, Gearhead, or Scales. And he can't kill us with a Fire Dragon or a Death Hit. Yeah, he's... GG's. There's fun. I'll kill him with the wand for the people. It's funny, I played Devo last night, and he hates this wand, bro. The gauntlets. He hates the sound effect on them and everything. Poor Devo. Damn, this guy's almost Warlord. Good for him. Dude, just... Yeah, he had the Arch Mastery on. That's why I wasn't getting pips. That threw me off. The gauntlets are fire. Literally, bro. Val doesn't like them either, bro. She calls them the Clobber Stompers or something. I don't know why she doesn't like them. They're super goofy. Yeah, dude, they're pretty funny. They're pretty funny. Alright, would I use that game chat? Weakness? Do you have any of the Zeus jewels? No, I want to get them, Dan. But, like, I don't even know how to farm them. It's answered the farm. Reminds me of the Hulkans. Oh, boy. What do you think is be better, life or balance? I mean, life will be the best school because you can't beat a Jade. You just can't. It's not possible. Like, just the other day, someone healed for 100,000, and that's getting 7 buffs next update. Like, that's crazy, bro. That's fucking crazy, my guy. Alright, Dan, let's take a look at them. Okay, Blades... I have to dual school with Death for this one. Nah, I'm pretty sure he didn't, which is really pathetic, but whatever. It is what it is, Iron, you know? I like this one's cool. Especially in like a mirror matchup. I don't know though. Because if you shield in a mirror, they just get a shield back on scales all the time. I don't know. What happened to the heal cap? They're listening to the wrong people, dude. That's what it is, dude. Listening to the wrong people. Yeah, what do I even take out of my deck though, bro? Some skills, maybe? I like never use. I mean, I know they're good. It's just like how hard to like. Same with these. How hard to use them. They're just like so situational. I feel like. Ellie drop an Ellie shield. All right. I got you. Don't even worry. Alright, so we have that for the Gambit. And then I guess we just gotta pack the Jhin. I could Ellie Blade too in a mirror. Is that not like a really good idea, chat? Get like Dark Pact and like Ellie Blade and then like go for that. Like sure they get a shield on a scales or two, but I feel like if you have so many buffs on it, maybe it like doesn't matter. I don't know if you do that in a mirror. I mean, I don't know. It's something. I have heard some balances have success with that in mirrors. Maybe against fire, I guess. Or a storm, yeah. You can do anything against a storm and win. What? Oh, he's got that new raid pet. I have it too, but never got to use them. It's a fire? Yeah, it's a fire. It's a weird looking myth, maybe. Okay. You will keep. Oh, thanks for the rank, I guess. GG. What's up, Devo Peeve? You're about to pass? What's that mean? About to pass out? Boosting? Yeah, dude, But is he here? I'll ask him why. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, honestly, I used to do that too. I just, like, don't want to fight. I used to not just want to fight people. Maybe he's doing something fun, and, like, it doesn't work against balance. Like, remember back in the Mandar days? Like, I used to run Mandar, I would just, like, leave against a balance, because they would pop the Mandar. Like, I don't know, bro. I just be playing for fun. Play Myth? Bro, my Myth, he's retired, my guy. We gained like 400 rank this season. My Myth is cooking. Are the boards working? Nope, they haven't fixed the boards yet. Okay. Been a whole year. My Myth's like number 6 on the boards. He's cooking. Yeah, no, Myth has the best teasers so far, Henry. It's not even close from what we've seen. Not even close, bro. Devo, dude, the new Yaga, Saga, and both of the Myth, like, shadow creature type shit are insane, bro. Like, Myth is cooking. Okay, I'm only gonna play one more. I need to go hang out. Chat. I hope I get a Storm though. If I can get a Storm and bully him, like for Danton, like a cool strat, that'd make me happy. I wonder how much it does. Bring it back. Why is it always when I'm running around doing something, I get my games, but when I'm in queue, like just waiting at the screen for an hour, I don't get a game? Give me a Storm to bully. Yeah. Let's go, Danton. Go. Okay. Samurai Shad. Are you serious? What the fuck is this thing? Whatever. Not even like an Ellie shield or like a round 1 Ellie trap would be cooking. Whatever. Whatever, brother. I need to do it early though before she gets like pressure and then I can't do anything, right? So you definitely want that. Yeah, I guess yeah, just brace. Just brace, dude. Okay. Yeah, so I don't have a brace again, so I just need to shield a lot here. I guess I'll get rid of that. Shield. If she elfs, I Chimera, and she dies immediately. So. What is that? Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, so I should be setting up my thing here, huh? I can also just shield again though. Or bubble. A bubble. Dude, I need to be setting up the Gambit right now, man. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. Like that. Yeah, that's just a good move. Because now she has a lot of pressure, right? So now it's bad. That's why you need to do the Ellie Blade Ellie trap, like, early on. Okay. Because, yeah, I'm just kind of cooked here. Like, well, I'm going to Tri-Blade and do nothing, thinking she gets a double buff catch. Like, that's a terrible idea. Terrible idea. I guess just shield again. Maybe I need a Crow and then go for the buffs when I Crow chat. Gaze is good. So I have to shield again here, or we're kind of fried. Bubble would have been okay as well, but it is what it is. Didn't get the shield. Okay. Let's do that. Then if she helps, a Chimera does more than a buffed Owl next round. I'm deck building so bad this game right now. I'm trying, Dan. I'm trying, bro. I'm just not pulling the damn thing. Like, I have that. And I have a gaze. Yeah, so there's the catch. So that'll do a little bit. I'm not worried about a hit right now. That's like a Trithen. Yeah, that's a decent bit. A Trithen, maybe? Yeah, even a cat. Those are just like... gonna hurt too much. Okay. I'm gonna gaze. I'm gonna gaze. And if she does take a hit here, I'm gonna take that time to set up the Gambit, like the Ellie Blade, Ellie Trap. And I can Ellie shield at any time, really, right? I mean, I want to say she's probably just dead to the Gambit already. Like, I've hit a couple of times. So I kind of think we're alright. Got the cow spell. Pull again. Yeah. So yeah, again, I can't set up the Gambit here because she's gonna do too much damage. So that's the bad part. I guess get rid of that, get rid of that. Shield, you have to. I need Pips also Crow. And Dispel if she goes for a Shrike too. Because if I don't do anything about that, then we're cooked. She packs Pierce. Oh yeah, we're fried. We are cooked. Do that. I'm just gonna have to throw, I think. I need to slow down the game enough so I can go for a Gambit. I think that's just... I don't have a choice. I had to set up early, but I never had the chance to. Yeah, now Crow doesn't work either. God, this is annoying. I mean, dude, if I let her hit me, it's 5,000 damage and I can't trade. I just die. I guess do that. Now it's not as bad. Pact is great. God, do I just skip? Yeah, just Surge Owl. I don't think I'm gonna be able to Ellie Blade, y'all. I don't have the time. I don't have the time. I'd love to, but... Yeah, I mean, so she has a buffed Owl here. But I could Samurai into a Jhin and just kill her. She also can't go for a shield or an Immolate because Chimera will just one-shot her, so... Oh. That's just over. Okay, that's a terrible move. Well, I could Dark Pact here, but then what? She has Catalans. So... what does that really do for us? I think just click the cow spell. How much does a Gambit do, Dan? I didn't piece her with 90%. Are you fucking serious, dude? That's diabolical. Okay. I mean, I could just brace. Yeah, I have to. Then the Gambit should kill her. I'm not dead to an owl. No Jhin. I'm trying to pull for it. I haven't got it though, chat. Yeah, shield is obviously the best move there. Okay. Well. Yeah, I mean, I think just click the cow spell. I think cow. And then shield Jhin. I just need to pull the Jhin, bro. I've literally had it set up for so long. Did I not piece serve? I didn't piece serve again. 90% twice in a row, bro. I might lose off of that. What are the odds of not piece serving 90% chance twice in a row? That's like 1%. Yeah, now she just strikes and I die because I didn't pip and serve. Oh my god, this game is stupid, man. Oh my fucking god. That's so dumb. Yeah, I should just... I don't even have it because I'm deck failing, too. Wow. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. That's crazy. I'm dead. I didn't pull a bubble. I didn't pull my spells. I didn't pip conserve, and she blocked everything. That's crazy, bro. Okay. I mean, that obviously doesn't kill. It will do a good amount, though. The issue is I'm dead to the next hit out of this. Yeah, I'm just dead. Nothing I can do. Yeah, I got fucked by RNG. So there goes my 3 games. Wow. That's just incredible. That's just absolutely incredible, bro. No pip conserve, no shields, no bubble, no aura, no buffs, all crit blocks. Literally nothing, bro. Yeah, and I have the Jhin, but the game's over. You fucking idiot game, bro. Oh my god, she played so bad, but it doesn't matter because the RNG took over. Oh my god. That's what you get for not playing meta, Liam. 20 rank out the window. There's no point in me doing anything here. There's just no point. Tried to do something fun, but I don't pull my cards, so I lose. Because you can't have fun if you don't play meta. This is why I don't play meta, bro. Because this is 3 games out the window. Because she's low rank. With good RNG. But yeah, she just 4 pips here and we're dead. You just... So there goes my entire 2-hour stream in 1 game. The RNG. Now, what is the odds of not pip conserving twice in a row with 90%? Literally 1%, right? Literally 1%. And then not pulling shield, like everything, bro. Nah, I'm getting off the game after this. I'm done. That's bullshit. That's bullshit, bro. That's absolute bullshit. I pulled 0 spells the whole game, and I don't pip conserve twice in a row. I'm off the game. I'm not. When shit like that happens, I'm not playing the game. I'm not playing the game, bro. She was dead to the Jhin, by the way, for 3 rounds, but I don't pull it. So I'm done. I'm done. Just bullshit. Absolute bullshit, bro. Like, what the fuck am I looking at? Alright, well, I'll see y'all tomorrow. I mean, I think we literally, like, played, like, 2 games. But literally nothing I can do about RNG just dictating the entire match. So. Alright, I will see y'all tomorrow for the... What is tomorrow's teasers? Ice? What is tomorrow, chat? Ice? Ice, right? I mean, Dan, I tried to do it, but I mean, I didn't pull. I didn't pip conserve. I didn't anything. Nothing went my way. No shields, no pip conserves, no auras, no shads, no counters, all crit blocks, egoing the kill shot. Like, that's why you can't play for fun with this elo system. Perfect example. Storm, no, I'm done. I'm done. After a game like that, I'm done. Below 1% chance of that happening, but the game will punish me for hours of my time with RNG. I'm done. New policy. If the game's gonna bullshit me like that, I'm done. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow. And, yeah, myth teasers today were pretty cool. No, I don't think the storm teasers are tomorrow. Isn't it ice tomorrow? I don't fucking know. Pat, what is it tomorrow? Someone has to know. Isn't it ice, fire, storm next? I think so.